Bob Marley.
Bob Marley is joining us. It's funny that you're from Maine and Irish and your name is Bob Marley.
Yes, very strange. And it's just a coincidence. I'm here. And Funny Bone this week, which will be great. And a lot of fun over there. And it's great to be. I love this time of year in New England. Don't you love this time of year?
Beautiful. Spectacular.
Yeah.
It's great. Leaves are changing.
Something that I'm not that big on. Like my wife's like, do you want to go apple picking this weekend? I'm like, I think I'd rather go out and slam my head in the car door repeatedly. I'm not going to risk life and limb for a Macintosh.
No, I don't blame you.
I can go to the store and buy a bag for $1.99. You know, and they had a sign actually at the apple orchard that said, "We are open 9 to 5." I'm like, are you going to move the trees inside? Like, how do you sure up an apple orchard? It's good to go. You know, but this time of year, the snowbirds are getting ready to head to Florida because everybody in New England thinks that Florida is the promised land.
No, it's not.
It's not.
No, it's.
But people love it. Everybody, we're going to Florida.
Why do you need to go there? It's filled with white trash.
My aunt and uncle come for Thanksgiving. They come for Thanksgiving.
Not all of it. Not the whole state.
And my aunt sits there and she goes, right before this Thanksgiving dinner, she's like, "Oh, Bobby, it's so cold. Do you have the heat on in here?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's on 41 or something. I don't know." We don't crank it up till Martin Luther King Day.
You people in Maine are hardcore, huh?
Yeah, and she's like, "Oh, I'll be glad when Monday comes and I can go to Florida." I'm like, "Well, nobody's locking you Samsonite. You're going to head out now." And then she says this, "I don't know how you people do this year round." I'm like, "Well, let me enlighten you. We don't have disposable cash and can't buy another house in Florida. We're stuck here." Do you get
beautiful.
it?
But you choose to live, I mean, but you're a comedian in Maine. Like,
Yeah.
wouldn't you, I would think New York, I would think LA.
Yeah, well, I moved to Maine because comedy in Maine is it's a hot spot. That's where all the scouts are.
Every one of them.
Yeah, you don't think you end
Untapped potential up there.
Right, right. Well, we had kids, and when we moved back from Los Angeles, you know, I always tell people that I want my kids to have what I had, which was horrible weather and no money. So we just...
You need the New England sensibilities. LA was not working.
No, it is. New people around the world don't realize how we suffer in New England. We're horrible people. We suffer. Like, this is everybody in New England when the power goes out in the house. Did the power go out? No, all the light bulbs burned out at the same time. Go up on the second floor, see if there's any power up there. Oh, I'm sure the second floor is zooming. That's on a whole different grid up on that second floor. So I called the power company, and they had an outgoing message. "We are currently overwhelmed." Well, I'm overwhelmed, too, trying to go to the bathroom in the dark. You want to get it up and running? I don't want to start guessing. You know. But, you know, I don't want to bum people out because we're coming into winter, and there's a lot of fun things to do in the winter here in New England.
Yeah.
Like you can sit inside, you know. This is most people in February. You could go snowshoeing. Who invented snowshoes? Like, seriously. Like,
People who had to go outside to go to the bathroom in the winter.
Right. I mean, didn't walking through the snow, wasn't that bad enough?
Yeah.
There was one guy goes, "Hey, let's put some baby canoes on our feet. This is awesome." "Where are you going?" "I don't know. I walked 5 steps in 12 hours. You know what I tried last year? You guys like to ski?
Yeah.
I had never been skiing, so I tried skiing. If you want to lose $400 and have a really bad day, go skiing. It was unbelievably bad. I rented the equipment, and you know they make you feel like a rock star when you rent. I'm filling out the form. It goes, "Are you a beginner or an expert?" I'm like, "Well, clearly I'm an expert. I'm renting the skis." Yeah, I left my stuff in Vancouver with the Olympic Committee. They're gold plating it, getting ready for Sochi. The jeans didn't give it away. I'm wearing jeans. Soaking wet. 1,000 pounds of snot frozen to my face. I put my lift ticket on my zipper and then zipped it up, which was good till I started going down the hill. It's unbelievable. I love my job. This is a really fun job, being a comedian. But you know, the problem with it is like these thoughts are always here and like they don't go away. It's not like I'm going to leave here and I'll be fine. The rest of the day I will be tortured with myself,
So
you know.
It's like bipolar comedian.
Yeah, it's really, you know, like I went to get gas this morning. Like I can't do anything right. There's no service at all anymore. And first of all, you can't. No, most of us don't even know which side of the vehicle the gas tank is on.
Oh my gosh, he knows how to figure that out. He does. He did a whole story on it.
I
There's
know.
a dot on the fuel when and if the dot's on one side, that's where it
There's
is.
an arrow, right?
Yeah, I never knew that.
That's what I explained to my wife, and my wife goes, "I thought that meant greater than or less than with the gas." But a lot of times you don't know. You pull up next to the pump. Is it over here? Or is it? Oh, and then you're like, "Oh, I'm gonna drive around this side," you know. And there's no service. Remember back in the day, we've all seen movies, right, where people would drive over the hose, ding, ding, ding.
Yeah.
5 guys would come out all dressed the same. "Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. How you doing, fella? Are you swell?" I'm swell too. Now it's just us. You know, we have no. You can't get the gas unless you take the SAT test that's on the pump.
Of course, yeah.
Only after you've swiped your card at different variations of speed for a half. You know, your credit card. You're like, whoa, whoa. Let me sneak up on it. People at the next pump giving you ill-fated advice. You gotta rub it on your butt. What? Rub the card on your butt. It's deactivated. Down my crack like I'm making a purchase? What do you... And then the thing starts spinning. Authorizing. All the questions. You want to pay cash, credit, inside debit, outside credit, 401k. Am I the only idiot that can't find enter? You know,
No, why is it not on the screen? I want to know.
Right, you sit there looking at it, you start doing stuff with your eyes, you're like, okay. And then you start laughing because you're like, I can't find enter.
There you are, Bob Marley. You want to cry like me? Go tonight through Sunday, the Hartford Funny Bone, 7:30 to 10. By the way, the Hartford Funny Bone, don't get lost. It's in Manchester.
It is in Manchester. It's over at the Buckland Hills Mall, and it's a beautiful club. It's a lot of fun. And you know, I tell everybody my show's it's kind of PG-13. There's nothing
funny.
too vulgar, and it's a good show. It's fun. I hope people get a chance to come out.
Check them out.
Yeah.
You're the
We're going to be
best.
right back.
Thank you so
Cut us back in
much.
2 minutes. Stay with us.